It's blood residue on his face. Oh, I got into a scuffle earlier. That's why I wasn't texting back. Y'all, while I'm going through the phone, TT is talking about, oh, you love me for real. Cause you really went and did that on my time of the month. He had blood residue on his upper lip. So y'all, let me give y'all a story time. I had to start it off like that because that's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. So,
see, I don't even know what this story time's about, but she talking about blood, and there's only really one way I can see a nigga having blood on his lip. Don't tell me he was running through red lights.
Obviously, one of them girls. I done fucked up and picked the wrong baby daddy. So boom, this one particular day, he done did a lot of weird janky shit a lot of times, but this might be the top thing that he ever did that was just weird, nasty as hell and janky. So I'm texting him or whatever, and it's, you know how y'all get that weird feeling in y'all stomach, like this nigga on some BS. Well, indeed he was. So I'm texting him or whatever, and mind you,
I'm be honest, girls always say, oh, I get this weird feeling in my stomach. Girls always have that feeling. The whole time you in a relationship with a girl, she has that feeling. She always, even if you're not cheating, she always gonna think you cheating. You could be the most loyal nigga in the world, she's gonna think you cheating, so you always have that feeling regardless, my baby.
Our kid gets out of school at like 3 p.m. every day. Every other day, we pick the kid, like we decide who gonna pick who up. Sometimes I pick the baby up, sometimes he do. This particular day, he couldn't go get him. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But deep down inside, I feel like something is
like the video, bro.
Crazy off. Like, since when are you not available? Like, we got the same schedule. We've had the same schedule for years now. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So I go pick my baby up. And y'all, I'm obviously having a little conversation with him. And he goes to say, TT. Who is TT? So I'm asking him, like, who, like, what you mean, TT? Da, da, da. So, being that we already had, like, prior issues and stuff like that, I'm thinking he's referring to this one particular girl. So, me being a private investigator, I go pull up who I think TT is. And I show it to my baby. I show her a picture of this girl who I think TT is. I said, who this? My baby says, TT. Okay. So we get.
You using the baby to investigate now? Why are you bringing the baby into your relationship problems, guys? Come on, yo, girls would do anything to find some shit out, bro. They'll stalk your Instagram. They'll use the baby. They'll use your mom. They'll ask your mom little trick questions to get, bro. Y'all gotta chill.
Get back to the crib or whatever. We chilling. I end up hit him up like, where you at? Like, bring some stuff back home. Blah, blah, blah. No response. I don't get no response for hours, y'all. Again, he's been on fluke stuff before, so my intuition is buzzing off the Richter. It's off the scale. Eventually, he walks back in, and we talking or whatever. I go to give him a hug, like literally trying to bypass all the weird shit that I've been feeling throughout the day. So I go give him a hug, and as I'm going to give him a kiss, y'all, yeah. So I go to give him a kiss, and it's blood residue on his face.
What the hell?
Right here. Upper lip. Yeah. So I'm like, what happened? Like, you got blood on your lip. Like,
you got beat up?
What's going on? Y'all can only imagine what this man said to me. Oh, I got into a scuffle earlier. That's why I wasn't texting back. I was just real irritated.
See, that was my first thought. I'm like, okay, he got blood on his lip. He got into a fight. So you already know he was thinking that same thing. That's about to be my excuse. I got into a fight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. He probably didn't know he had blood on this shit.
Nigga, be for real. What you mean you was real irritated? You got into a scuffle. We talked to each other about everything. Why didn't you call me? Man, my phone died. I didn't think to call you. I was just irritated as hell. I was trying to look for the niggas that I got into it with. Okay. So he goes, he wipes it off. Da da da. Yeah. I'm still thinking something off because you got into a whole scuffle and you didn't say nothing.
I mean, what you was gonna do though?
You didn't.
If he said something to you, what was you really gonna do? Pull up and beat the niggas up? You know what I'm saying, like, if I get in a fight, I ain't really trimming to call my girl, because what she gonna do, bro? Let's be honest.
Even like, you didn't say nothing. You didn't tell me, like, huh? So I'm going through his phone by the time nighttime roll around. Y'all, while I'm going through the phone and I go through the text message, boom, a girl named TT is in the phone. So I'm scrolling through the messages or whatever, and guess what I see? TT is talking about, oh, you love me for real, cause you really went and did that on my time of the month.
I knew you did that nasty shit, bro. I was just waiting for her to say it. Cause I'm like, bro, y'all seen at the beginning of the video, she said blood residue. I'm like, what you mean? You mean don't tell me cuz ran through a red light, bro. Hold up. That's a no, that's top level disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Cuz now here's the thing with that. I'm not saying if you have sex with a girl while she's on that time of the month, that ain't that bad, because it's like, okay, it is what it is, bro. You could go wash your shit off. But to eat it is freaking insane, bro. I don't care who you is, bro. That's disgusting, bro. Nah, bro. You should have broke up with cuz immediately from there. Cause that's disgusting. He's a nasty nigga. It's not even the fact he cheated, it's the fact that you just did some nasty shit. That's worse than eating ass, bro.
I just want to know, would I be wrong if I go to jail? Would I be wrong if I go to jail? And is y'all gonna bail me out?
I would bail you out because it's understandable for that. What the freak?
Upper lip. So y'all, let me give y'all a story time. I had
like, oh, bro.
Okay, listen, y'all. Everybody asked me, what did I do? What was my reaction? Did I smell it on him? Am I still with him the whole night? So we gonna get into the nitty gritty. And I got another story time for y'all, because it don't just stop there. Oh no, baby. I got stories for days.
Let me guess, you still with him?
Stories.
You still with him?
TikTok about to apparently shut down. I might as well air it all out. Put it all on the floor. Why not? So listen, y'all. He work at a plant. So no, I did not smell it on him, because the smell of pennies, like, he work with like car parts or whatever. So I just assume automatically, like, I'm not catching the smell. I see what's off, but I'm not catching the smell. Like,
yeah, because he always smell like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
If I would have caught a whiff of anything like fish, so kudos to you, sis. Okay. Clearly, your hygiene is okay. Now, am I still with him? Is this still my man? No, it is not. But this is still my BD. So, like, I have to coexist.
He still be cracking I get it. He still be cracking.
Everybody keep asking if I swung on him. I mean, does 2 + 2 = 4? Would you swing on him?
No. Because if he knocked you the fuck out, then what?
Okay, then. Like, and then y'all in the comments, like, this is just so outlandish. Y'all literally have not heard anything yet. Y'all think that's enough? Let me tell y'all about the time I drove his other girl, his side chick. I drove her home not knowing that it was his side chick.
Bro, I don't think nothing beats the pennies, bro. The blood, that is disgusting, bro. And any boy out there that ever did that weird shit, you should be ashamed. Look at yourself in the mirror and say you a disgrace, gang. I don't care, bro. That shit is weird. What the hell? Eating it on the time of the month, cuz you can't wait a week or so, bro. It's not that serious. You not that hungry, bro. I'm not even eating a joint regardless. Unless you my girlfriend for real, I'm not even eating it regardless. So the fact that he ate it on the time of the month too is diabolical.